everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. For Keepsake August, it is day 15 and the daily prompt is event. And we have the lovely Olivia from the Brown Satchel who is hosting today. She has actually already put up her video, which is so quick and amazing, and I watched it and I loved it. Her video encapsulates the heart behind Keepsake August and capturing our keepsakes and capturing memories, meaningful memories and moments that we document in our journals that are part of us. And she captures such a meaningful event in her life that changed her life and shares some of her own keepsakes from that event, and it's just amazing. And she is one of those channels, hers is one of those channels that I watch every video. It's more of like a lifestyle channel, but I discovered it through her journal videos, and it's just super relaxing. And I wish I was part of her family. I wish she's got, I think, two sisters, and it's like, I want to be one of your sisters and come join you in your outings and your home life. Anyway, so love her channel. Go check it out. I'll leave her Instagram and channel down below. Give her some love and support. And this is ephemera or keepsakes that I've collected from a life-changing event in my own life, and I'll tell you about that in this video. So basically in 2011 I did a charity walk from Sydney to Melbourne. There's the dates, October 1st to November 13th. We went on this walk for 6 weeks. We walked 6 days a week, and every week we had one rest day. Along the way, so basically we were raising money for the Dalit children in India. And along the way from Sydney to Melbourne, we spoke at churches, schools, in people's homes, in home groups, and youth groups and different events and places, and just talked about the Dalit children and our personal journeys about why we were doing this. And yeah, people would donate and even walk with us for a day and get sponsored to walk with us for a day, or however long they wanted to walk with us. There was 2 of us who did the entire walk, me and another lady named Bev. We had a driver who was our support crew. He had to have a flashing light on the car and a sign that said "Caution, walkers on road," and he had to be parked 2 kilometres ahead of us at all times along that road from Sydney to Melbourne. So big shout out to Daz, because that was a really hard job, and yeah, we couldn't have done it without him. And then we had some other support team. There was 5 other people who came, and they were our cooks. Some of them walked with us, and yeah, Jenny and Stacey, they walked with us as well, and Callum and Sally and Kevin as well joined us on the road, cooking, walking, support crewing, all of that stuff, and it was just amazing. This is a booklet from an event called the Moonwalk. So Gospel for Asia is the charity that we donated to go to the Dalit children. They already did their own charity walks. Basically they're like 50k, there's a 50k day walk, and then there's also a 45k night walk that goes from 9 p.m. till 9 a.m. I did both the year of the walk, so we had to train. We had to do a lot of training. I would go out walking like 6 times a week and worked my way up to doing 5-6 hour walks each time, just to get me walking a lot, getting my body used to it, because we will be on the road for an average of 8 hours each day that we did our walk from Sydney to Melbourne. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just like kind of reminiscing with this booklet about the moonwalk, because what we did was, at the end of our walk from Sydney to Melbourne, we joined with the event, the moonwalk. So the last day of our walk was the first day, or the day after our last day of the walk actually was the day of the moonwalk. Well, actually, because it was the night time. Anyway, so it was this huge event, and yeah, it was just exhausting. It was such an amazing journey. I wrote a book about it. I'll leave a link below to the book if you would like to read the book. I just had recorded a daily journal while I was on the road and wrote about everything I learned, everything that God taught me through that journey. Here's just some cards from my fellow teammates, and then there's some brochures about the walk. There was my name tag from the walk, our business card. These were cards from my sister for different times to open along the walk if I needed it, just letters of encouragement. There's a whole bunch of different pieces of ephemera, business cards from places we stayed, brochures and flyers from places we stayed at. lots of memories. This crane that one of the people we met along the road that gave to us. We met so many wonderful people, so many strangers. It really gave me faith in humanity. Like, people took us in, people had us, like, because we stayed with a different person every night. Well, not necessarily a different person every night, but we stayed with someone different as we went along the road, and they were complete strangers to us. We didn't know them, so we had to place a lot of trust in the people who were taking us in, a lot of trust in the places we were visiting, and a lot of trust on the road. You know, there's huge logging trucks and milk trucks flying past us, and, you know, roadworks and all this kind of stuff. So there were a few scary moments. There was a car accident one time, but wow, God just showed his hand that day, as he did every day. We went to the movies on one of our rest days. So Cup Day in Australia, we have a public holiday in Victoria called Melbourne Cup Day, and we actually went to the cinemas and watched The Cup. So that was really fun. And we also watched Warrior, which just got us pumped up and fired up for the walk. And then when we finished the walk, a reporter came from the newspaper, a local paper, took our photo and did an article about us. So just, like, it was an amazing event. And the craziest thing I've ever done. Can't believe I even did it, really. It was huge. And yeah, I just grew so much from it. God grew me so much from it, through it. What he taught me most of all was to just know that I could step out and do crazy things, that I could face challenges, and yeah, it was amazing. I'll just quickly talk about why I did the walk in the first place. This is the message that I shared when we went to churches and home groups and stuff. So basically the reason I did the walk was to sacrifice, I guess, to give myself, because I don't like walking. I really don't like walking, but I wanted to make a personal sacrifice and challenge myself for the sake of others. Basically, I did it for the sake of others, so that at the end of my life I could say at least for sure one thing I did that helped someone out there somewhere. We raised $25,000 for the Dalit children. But yeah, it was just absolutely amazing. It definitely was a huge sacrifice. I didn't know that it was going to be such a big sacrifice, because it wasn't just the walk that was a sacrifice. The whole year was a sacrifice. There was so much planning we had to do. We organised the walk from scratch. It was Bev's idea, but she had our team organise it from scratch with her. So we mapped the whole area. We had to apply for permits. We had to sort out accommodation every night. We had to fundraise for petrol and food and all of that, and it just took up my whole year. So pretty much my life got on hold for a year, and that's what I mean by that was a sacrifice. It was a huge thing, and not only that, but just that I had to walk all the time, like the whole year I was walking. There's nothing else I was really doing except the walk. I was walking here, walking there, and if I wasn't walking, I was planning the walk, I was doing research for the walk, I was calling up people about the walk, so much organising for it. And so it was kind of crazy for a while there. I got a bit overwhelmed, but yeah, it was just amazing. Learned so much from it. And yeah, this video is going to run out now, so I better end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. A big extra special thank you to my beautiful patrons who support my channel and allow me to do this full time. I could not do this without you guys, so thank you so much. I hope you get a thrill from seeing your name here. These are all my patrons who supported me in July. If you would like to support me in August, the link will be below in the description box. You get access to extra videos, first preference for my journals, and personal updates, printables, and lots of extra fun stuff over there. If you don't want to become a patron but would like to donate and contribute with a thank you gift, there is a buy me a coffee tip jar kind of option as well. That's in the description box below too. If you want to stay updated with all that's happening in the world of Willow Bound Journals, check out the Willow Bound Journals Facebook group page. If you want to see what everyone else is doing in the Willow community and get to know each other, there's also a Willow Bound Journals community group on Facebook too. Links will be below. Check out my Instagram if you are on Instagram. And if you would like to do any journaling courses with me in August, I'm running the Anchor Journal course where we look for our anchors that ground us and bring us back to who we are and center us. And there's also the Willow Journal course, which is a more general course about self-discovery and learning to be in connection with ourselves, and a journaling basics course with a whole bunch of different creative prompts. So I'll leave the link to both of those courses below as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.